Hey, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be an interesting video. The day this video is being posted is National Backwards Day, so the internet tells me. And so I am going to do my makeup backwards today. I'm going to start with what I normally finish with and work backwards all the way to putting on primer, which you put on first, will be put on last. So this is going to be interesting. No idea what this is going to turn out like. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, I'm going to put on my cat ears that I got foundation on. Oh, can you guys see that? And it didn't come out in the wash. I was very sad. Alright, so got my kitty cat ears. Let's do this. I'm like kind of nervous. Let me get some of my hot chocolate because it's cold in my house. I'm going to start today off using my Mary Kay makeup finishing spray. I'll just do 3 squirts. I forgot my fan, so I don't have my fan with me. Or do I? No, I don't. Okay, I always finish with my lips last, so I'm going to use one of my Mary Kay True Dimensions lipsticks. This shade is, yeah, Posh Pink. It's a really pretty shade. Let me put it back in. It's very close to my natural lip color. I really like the shade. I guess I should have been more adventurous. It's just the first one I grabbed, so I went with it. So next I'm going to go in with my Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. Okay, mascara is done. So now we're going to go in with eyeliner. It's my Mary Kay liquid eyeliner. Off in the distance, you can probably hear that my 2-year-old is throwing a fit. Please ignore that. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see. You wouldn't think this would be very difficult to do eyeliner after mascara, but my eyelashes are now longer and more in the way. I'm having to hold the eyeliner at a different angle than usual. Not too bad though, not too bad. This eye is much harder. There we go. Okay, eyeliner is done. Okay, so now I'm going to go to do my eyes. I'm going to use my Mary Kay Brow Definer pencil, and I'm in the shade Blonde. I need to sharpen this. Okay, brows are done. Next, we're going to go in with eyeshadow. Okay, so for eyes, I am going to use most of these colors right here. And I am going to go backwards in my eyeshadow. So I won't start with my base and then transition. I will start with like the eyelid, move to the crease, and then the base shade. So this is gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna get my Mary Kay eyeshadow brush right here. It's just a nice fluffy brush. You know what? I'm going to be adventurous on the eyeshadow. I'm going to come to this palette and get this dark blue shade right here. Once I get the purple off of it. I believe this one's called Peacock Blue. Yes. Oh! I just got purple shadow everywhere. I pretty much make a mess every time I make a video. Oh, that's fantastic. It's all over my mirror too. Okay, so we're going to go in with this blue shade. All over the eyelid. And I hardly ever wear colors this bold or bright. Okay, so I have the blue shade all over my lid. Now I'm going to go in with my Mary Kay crease brush. I'm going to go in with this lighter brown shade right here. It's definitely harder to blend because when I'm blending down here, it's covering up the blue. Which, you know, not surprised, but... Whew! I almost dropped this palette again. Jeez. I'm so clumsy. That definitely looks funny with it being on top instead of underneath. So next I'm going to go in with this lighter brown right here, which is what I normally use for like my initial transition shade. I normally do this lighter one and then I do driftwood. This is hazelnut. I normally do hazelnut and then driftwood. And then I go, sometimes I'll do the outer corner in a darker color. But this one I normally do higher, so I'm going to go higher with it. Because I do have deep set eyes, so when I close my eyes, or when I open my eyelids, a lot of the crease colors go away. So I have to be higher with my transition shades. This one blends into my skin tone really well, so it's not gonna pick up really well over top of the darker brown. It's not too bad. I didn't do a deeper corner shade, which I probably should have, but oh well. Okay, so now that transition shades are done, I'm going to go in with this guy. And this kind of usually ends up being my brow bone color because I go all the way up here to the brow bone and then I just don't put any color right there. So it becomes my... So that definitely lightened everything up. Okay, so next I'm going to do what normally is my first step for my eyes, which is my Mary Kay eye primer. This is going to be interesting. This cream on top of the powder. Oh, and of course I squeezed too much out because it's almost empty, so I'm having to squeeze really hard. See if I tap it, if that will keep some of the color there better. Okay, so not much came off on my fingers, but it looks like I have no eyeshadow on now. So that completely covered my eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this lighter highlight right here. Right here. I totally set my mirror down. This is a very subtle highlight. It's not going to be like bam. Which most of my makeup is that way, so I need to become more adventurous with my makeup. I just got that a little too high. It's there, but you can barely see it. So, next, we are going to do bronzing powder. I'm going to use my Mary Kay light to medium bronzer right here. And I'm going to do the 3 on my face. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with, I'm actually not going to use a Mary Kay blush. I'm going to use the Studio Makeup blush. It's a luminous loose blush I got in a BoxyCharm. I don't think this shade has a color name, but it's a really pretty color. I actually use this quite often. I can definitely see the blush. I love this color blush. It just looks really good on my skin. And I love this Lisa Frank brush just because, I mean, look, it's Lisa Frank. See? And it's mostly just unicorns. And me being a horse fanatic, unicorns are amazing. And all 3 of my girls are kind of obsessed with unicorns. So, okay, so next I'm going to go in with my Mary Kay translucent powder, because that would be my step before I do my face products after foundation. Ooh, that's too much. I still have I don't know if you can see, but I still have yeah, you can see it pretty good. I've had this for a long time, and there's still a ton in there. Like, this would last like a year, if not longer. It's crazy. Now, I'm like, if you use it every day, it'd probably last almost a year. I'm really interested to see how the concealer and foundation go on over this powder. Okay, next we're going to conceal. And it's going to be interesting. Hot chocolate is so good, y'all. Hot chocolate is life. I don't drink coffee. I drink hot chocolate. Okay, so I'm going in with my Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer. This one's in Light Ivory because I'm waiting for my dark ivory to come in. Because the light beige, like it's good for concealing pimples and stuff, but it's not it's not light enough to highlight under my eyes like I want. So I'm gonna be very light-handed. We'll go ahead and just, it's definitely like kind of patchy. Let's see if we can conceal that pimple, which really hurts. That guy hurts. Alright, I'm going to use this ColourPop brush to blend it in. Which it's one of these days I'll get a Y6 brush that Laura Lee talks about like all the time. I just keep not getting it. Yeah, so down here, I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, it's not focusing real well. It's really powdery, patchy down here. So it technically blended out really nicely, but when I look, like I can see where it is. Like on my nose, there's like a line on both sides. It's definitely like wrinkles and pores and that kind of thing are definitely seeable. Okay, so now we're going to move on to foundation, and I'm actually going to use my CC cream today. My Mary Kay CC cream, Broad Spectrum 15 in shade light to medium, instead of my actual foundation because I'm almost out. Sadie needs to restock on some Mary Kay. So, and I'm going to use a Mary Kay Beauty Blender to blend it in. And I'm actually just going to squirt it onto the Beauty Blender itself. And it's actually not blending out very bad. Too bad. Foundation. Do my nose. Okay, so it blended out. It actually blended out like not as hard as I thought it was going to. Definitely see like pores and lines and everything. So we're going to finish off with the Luminizer Primer from Dr. Brandt because I'm out of my Mary Kay, and just pat it in all over the face. Did I just about put that in my eyebrows. That was great. And I just use my hands to rub in my primers. So, that is the end of this backwards day video. It went better than I thought it would. Like, I thought it was going to be really hard to, like, blend in products, and now my eyes are gone. There's, like, no eyeshadow. You can barely tell I had blue on, except for where it's on my eyeliner. So, and my mascara actually still looks pretty okay. This side, like, the tips of my lashes somehow got taken off. But overall, it's not too bad. I know I've watched some other YouTubers do a video similar to this. I think it was a challenge thing, though, that went around YouTube. It wasn't for, like, backwards day like I'm doing. But I don't remember their results. I don't remember if they turned out, like, super terrible, or if it looked okay, like, on camera or at a distance. You just didn't up close. So I may have to go back and re-look into that. But for the most part, it doesn't look too terribly bad. You can just, like, especially, like, really right here, like, I can see every single pore, which is annoying. So, and then my acne pimple over here is still standing out, like, hey, look at me. So, but though the CC cream also is not full coverage, you know, it's not even medium coverage, really. It's very light coverage, like, just like going to the gym or something like that. It's not meant to cover acne. So that's it for my backwards day video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like this video if you liked it, and hit that subscribe button to see more videos that I have coming up. I'm really working on my Mary Kay versus other products videos. I'm going to get several of them recorded and edited and, like, ready to go, and then just post, like, every other video as one of those videos. So I am working on those for you guys. Super excited about those. They're also kind of fun. So some of them have a little bit of vlog thrown in there, just because I'm wear testing throughout the day. So, but again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! I don't know what she's yelling about. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to use my Mary Kay palette. I can't really lift it up because my kids broke it. They dropped it, and yeah, like, this purple is